Good morning and welcome to the RBA Securities Markets Update. We'll start our video today with a look at the latest economic figures that were released yesterday from the U.S. Beginning with the housing figures, the building permits rose by 8.1% in July, which is the highest monthly reading since April of last year, while the housing starts also came in double the estimates, rising by 15.7% in July, while the estimates were to rise by 8.1%, which is also the highest monthly increase since November of last year. As for the inflation data, the year-over-year CPI is back to 2% in July, down from 2.1% as widely expected, while the core CPI remained stable at 1.9%, leading to another push to the US dollar across the board. As for the agent session today, the RBA Governor Stevens came in with unpredicted remarks, hinting for a possible rate cut if the outlook changes, which led the Aussie to decline almost across the board, but remains higher against the Kiwi so far, trading around 1.1080. In Japan, trade balance deficit eased back to 1.02 trillion yen in July, comparing to 1.07 trillion yen in June, while the estimates were to narrow to 0.77 trillion as imports increased by 2.3%, while exports added 3.9%. Going forward to the European session today, there are a few economic releases, while the main focus will be on the UK. Beginning with Germany, the PPI is expected to remain unchanged in July, which would be the second monthly in a row that comes in with no change. In the UK, all eyes will be on the MPC meeting minutes, which will be released at 8:30 GMT time this morning. No big changes expected, as the votes are likely to come in favor to keep the current policy unchanged now. However, the markets will be looking for any hint regarding the timing of the first rate hike. Finally, the CBI industrial order expectation is expected to rise to 4 in August, up from 2 in July, which would be the highest reading also in 2 months. As for the US session today, Canada's wholesale sales is expected to rise by 0.4% in June, comparing to an increase of 2.2% back in May, which would be the lowest monthly increase since 2 months or in 2 months. And finally, the FOMC meeting minutes will be released at 16 GMT later today. No significant outcomes are expected, while all eyes will be headed again toward Janet Yellen's speech in the Jackson Hole later on Friday. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to get the latest economic releases, reports, and analysis. Thank you for watching.